Okay, this is a part of Tabletop that I really like is the production chart. It automatically tracks your IPCs. So when you take a territory, you have the emblems. You don't go and get something and put it on top of it. What you do is you right click on it and choose what faction it goes to. And that will automatically update this chart. So with like one exception, I found this Mongolian province right here is not tied in. I can't change it. So if you're Japan, beware that this Mongolian territory is locked out and you're unable to change it. So yeah, it will automatically score every territory, and that's pretty awesome. And then on what you do is you go, like say it's Italy, you take that number that it says, Italy, where is Italy? Italy's say 20 there. Then you go figure out their different national objectives, and you could just pull these little black circles off to determine what you got. So, this doesn't do anything automatically, so you'd have to take that 20 and say add 6, and then you'd go to their counter, which is on the top, and make it 26. You can, use the plus button, or you can just put 26, and I think I have to get rid of that 0. I have to go backspace, and 26 it is, and it's ready for the next turn. You'll notice that, real quick while I'm here, you'll notice that only one of these countries has the units that I can buy. What you do is you can go up to the top here where it has a little crown, and you click on it, and you change the color. Just hit gray, and it'll open all of them up for you. So you can adjust or get units as needed for every single country on that. So then also, this is a neat thing, is when you are trying to figure out how much to spend, say I have 26, I'm going to buy an infantry, and I'm going to clone it, get 6 of them, and 7. I got 7 of them. Okay, 7, that's 21. Plus, I'm going to buy, say, an anti-air. Anti-air is right there. So that should be 26. I can grab a box over it, and it will tell me how much everything costs. Now, with our Spoils of War cards, that might adjust, but this is a quick way to add them up without having to do a whole lot of math in your head. So that's a fun one. And I didn't mention this in the last video, but yeah, you got to use the clone button all the time. So yeah, when you just grab it, and you can put as many as you want out there. Then what you don't want, you can select it, right click, and delete it, or you can just select it and hit the delete button. But make sure when you hit the delete button, well, you can also just mouse over and hit delete. Be careful when you're doing that, because if you still have like this selected and then you mouse over to delete that, it'll delete the other guys too. Also, when you're buying industrial complexes or air bases, you just grab them from here. You notice that's a port. You don't want a port. Well, you right click and change it to an air base. Same thing with industrial complexes. That is a minor. Say I want a major, I go and I change it to major industrial complex. Oops, I messed that up. Major industrial complex. That was a damaged, right? So for all bases and such, even battleships, when you have damage, you can change the state to damaged. And I'll do that on a battleship. Oop, there we go. Damaged. Boom. Or if it's a super battleship, you got 2 flames coming out of it. Now, like say when Paris gets taken, and you right click, change the state to minor industrial complex, and it won't do it. Or did it? Yeah, it won't do it because I think it's locked. So you want to right click and go to toggles and unlock it. Then I can change its state to a minor. And then just so I don't pick it up later, I can go ahead and lock it again. Oh, it's already locked. Okay. So that's how you would do that. And that's how you purchase your units. And there's really not too much more complex about it. You just grab them and bring them over, and you can just keep grabbing them, or you can clone them. However you want to do it. You don't have to put it on here. You can put it up here, and everything still works the same. And you can mouse over it and get how much all that costs. All right, that's how you manipulate the IPCs and buy units. And I don't think there's much more to it than that. And then when you're done, zero out your IPCs. So at the end of the turn, you can reset. All right, I'm going to end it right there.